Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you are well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to tie the Endless Falls Paracord key fob. This one is a nice looking key fob that fits onto car keys, house keys, or other items as well. Here you can see an example of this style of a key fob. It's done in 3 colors and it has a distinct look at the front and a completely different look at the back. So this is our project for today. Let's take a look at the supplies, then tie our own. As far as supplies go, you're going to need 3 pieces of paracord, each about 2.5 feet long. You're going to need a keyring for attaching your key fob onto various items. Finally, scissors and a lighter are going to be used to cut and melt our paracord. Let's begin. The setup for this key fob is quite simple. Take one of your cords, fold it in half. Then, create a loop at the center. Take a second cord, again fold it in half. Feed the bight so the middle point through your loop and feed the 2 ends through this bight. This creates a lark's head knot. Like this. Before finally tightening up the lark's head knot, take your last remaining cord and feed it through the knot like this from the side. Make sure that these 2 ends are of equal length. Then tighten up the lark's head knot . Adjust the size of your loop and we're ready to begin. We have 6 ends to work with. Now for the weaving process. We start with these 2 strands. We pass them under the 2 middle strands like this. Then we're going to attach our other 4 strands onto these 2 strands. So we start with the outer 2. We pass through here, under and towards the outside. Like this. And the other strand exactly the same way. So under and towards the outside. Like this. Then the remaining 2 strands pass under here and again towards the outside. And the other strand under and towards the outside. Like this. Now tighten up by gradually pulling on all of the strands. Once you're happy with the look of your first segment, we're going to continue. These 2 strands are now the 2 middle ones. We take these 2 again and pass them under, just like before. Like this. Now the new outer strands, which are these ones, again pass them under here and towards the outside. And the other strand as well, so under and towards the outside, like this. Then the other 2 remaining strands, under and towards the outside, and this one, under and towards the outside. So again, the 4 strands are wrapping around our 2 base strands. Tighten up, gradually pulling on all of the strands. So like this. These 2 strands are now the 2 middle ones. Again, we take these 2 strands, pass them under, like this. Take the 2 outer strands, pass them under here and towards the outside, and this one under and towards the outside, like this, and the remaining strands under and towards the outside, like this, and the other strand under and towards the outside. Again, tighten up gradually. And one more time for good measure. These 2 strands are now the 2 middle ones. We pass these 2 under them. Then we attach the 2 outer strands by passing under and towards the outer side, like this, and the other strand under and towards the outer side, and the 2 remaining strands under and towards the outside, under and towards the outside. Again, gradually tighten up. So like this, you can probably recognize the weaving pattern at this point. After a bit of weaving, I'm ready to finish up this project. I have 4 V-shapes with my first color and 3 V-shapes with my second color. I'm going to finish up with the 2 cords which are making up the sides. I'm going to first tie a lanyard knot. Take the left end and create a loop. Take the right end and fold it towards the top and place it under the loop. So like this. Now pass over this top left strand under the left end, then weave over, under, over. So over, under, over, like this. This ties the carrick band. We have a diamond shape at the center. Take the top right end, pass over this strand and through the diamond shape at the center of the carrick band. Take the other end, pass over this strand, so the top right one, then again through the center of the carrick band. And this ties the lanyard knot. Before tightening it up, we're going to feed the remaining 4 ends through the lanyard knot. So first, these 2 ends, feed them through the lanyard knot. Then these 2 ends, which I'm going to feed through the lanyard knot and cross them into a V, just to keep the pattern going. So like this, I've crossed them into a V. Now tighten up your lanyard knot, starting with the 2 strands coming out of your weave, working through the knot and running the slack into the 2 ends. I'm going to tighten up my lanyard knot a couple of more times to make it really tight. Finally, after tightening up our lanyard knot, we're going to trim our 6 ends. To finish up, you can add a keyring at this point. And with that, our project is complete. So guys, that's the Endless Falls Paracord key fob. I hope that I made the tutorial clear enough and that you enjoyed making this one. Thank you for joining me and see ya next time.